So I have a funny story about when I knew exactly I wanted to become a pilot. So a long time ago, my brother was playing for Ohio State University, and my mom gave me a present to go watch him play. So I had never been into an airplane at that time. So when the airplane pulled up to the gate, I was a little anxious. I was just like, I don't know how this is going to feel. And I asked my cousin who I was flying with, and she said that flying in an airplane feels like flying in a really, really smooth car. That's not true. That wasn't so fun to hear either. So I was just like, okay, so this gate, or we're at the gate and this airplane pulls up and it's painted to look like Shamu, the SeaWorld whale. And I was going crazy because my favorite color is also purple, and the interior had all these purples in it. It was really beautiful. So by the time we got to the runway and we were powering up to take off, I was sold. Every dream I had before that was over. I was sold that day. When I took my first flight, I felt liberated. I felt free. And then it was strange because even though it was my first flight, I felt like it was a feeling that I was craving all along. And it's a feeling that it's never left me either. So anytime I'm not flying, I long to fly. That first flight gave me such a strong impression about flying. I would say that I was shocked to find out that progress truly isn't linear. So you can sit here and have 100 great landings, but it's never going to say that your 101 landing is going to be perfect. So that's something that you really have to take in stride too, because some days you just won't have a good flight day, and that's okay because progress isn't linear, but you are still progressing. Some of my family, they love that I'm choosing to become a pilot. They don't understand what it takes to become a pilot, and they're very, very proud of me, but they're terrified of flying. It's the strangest thing, and they're just like, you be flying them big things up there? And it's just like, yes, I do. Yes, but my family was always very supportive of my dream, and while they may not necessarily understand the struggles that come along with this dream, they've always been behind me 100%, and they've always, if they could not understand, they've always tried to understand at least where I was coming from. Me being a successful pilot is going to be me having an avenue so that I can give back. I've always had a dream of starting a foundation to address homelessness in my community back in Florida. So that's going to be the peak of my success, where I'm in a position to actually give back and am actively giving back to those who are struggling with issues that are near to me. I would say to any little girl that does have this dream, do not let the lack of representation scare you, because we are unicorns here, and it is an honor to be one of the few people here, and we need more women to come in this industry. So I would tell them, do not be afraid of you go into a classroom and nobody looks like you. That should be a motivating factor for you, if anything.